Team is like, can I go back to killing people and beating
Okay,
up
listen.
dudes on the hoods of cars?
This baby is gonna come out of my belly and need both of us. Forever. You understand? I mean, it may not be real for you yet. But goddamn it, it's real for me.
That can on the fifth wheel there? By the plan, it's a hot box. There's no one on a pickup.
Where's it from?
Lee Harvey, France.
Fucking and dump her.
The last call to Aton's cell phone, the re-up went to 12.
He doubles his re up to 12 kilos?
Sorry to hear about my boy Sergey. Aton, too. You lost some good people.
But they're dead? Did I know that?
There'll be some new faces. A week or so, they'll find you. Just as they'll find the others that work with us.
Weak. I ain't got enough of your good shit to last much past that. Where you say you off to again?
You don't want to know. Don't ask, Prop Joe.
You put on out-of-town talent at a high price, you expect them to get the motherfucking job done.
Well, he said that thing between us is, how he put it, absolved.
Absolve? What the fuck do that mean? Mouzon booked out. We worse off than when he came. Now, if the word get out on the street that we weak like this, how the fuck we supposed to maintain our shit?
I know, but we gotta hit right back, make a statement, but Mazon not saying who did that shit.
You asked him who it was?
Yeah, I asked him.
Why?
Why what?
How you gonna ask a soldier like Mazon a question like that? Either he gonna say or he gonna go and work it out. Either way, you ain't got to be asking him shit.
Code of the streets, I guess.
Yeah, you need to go to Prop Joe. I ain't gonna argue with you. You run it as you see fit. At least till I get home, you do.
I'm done.
Now he's gonna just assume Stringer followed orders.
Us, man.
Us.
Maybe someone's already gotten Avon's here.
Tell me we got cameras inside.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my pants are wet. Yeah.
What is happening?
Come on, baby. Yo. Yeah.
Was that the scene from like earlier this season where they chased the guy down? Oh yeah, that's right. The guy earlier this season that they chased down and they beat up and killed. That was the guy? I think it has something to do with
gonna
that.
be about a week or so late. My people having to readjust to some shit.
Well, that was a nice little shot.
Our old friend.
Take the opportunity to elect new officers, or the U.S. Attorney will padlock the door, and you'll be outside, looking in.
At least they gave him a fair shot. Maybe Ott don't want to run shit. Maybe Ott's thinking like, guys, I don't want...
One man, one vote.
He's gonna take himself down so frickin' honor a dead man? I respect it. But that's just gonna hurt the Union.
Well, I'll be damned. Maryland tags. Juliet Lima Yankee. 545.
That comes back to a BWI rental. I wonder who rented it.
Was supposed to watch over the women. Instead, he used them to make money. One of the women, she fought. She was killed. And this idiot kills the rest to make no witnesses.
We knew that.
He had to die.
Kinda knew all that.
Coffee? Soda?
Vodka. Coffee.
Plus another clearance on a John Doe case, just for laughs. You, want to tell Ross?
Let him stew a while longer. One thing, though, we should do right away.
You want a chance at anything less than death row? You're gonna tell me right now whatever it is you know about where those bastards might be.
A hotel. I can show you.
I'd be like, you are letting me go free, though. I want no other deal, but I am home free. He's given up the whole thing. If Nick's getting a deal, Sergey gets a deal. There's the beads he would always hold, right?
Oh, so you come to the bar without me?
Kiss my black cat sister's ass.
What happened?
Case hit the wall.
How so?
The Sabaka nephew breaks for the smuggling and the drugs. The Russian breaks for the murder that fucking killed my girls. We were late for Vandopoulos and the Greek.
But at least they found the...
They skipped. We got interstate flight warrants out, but what the Sabaka kid says, these guys collect passports.
This can't be it. Something crazy's gonna happen.
What are we doing with the drug end of the case?
I guess we could offer up Dixon and Prop Joe to narcotics. See if they want to follow through on their end.
I don't know. I wouldn't be so quick to throw Joe back into the pond.
Major case squad could have some fun with that mess, don't you think?
The leak wasn't your people. When I called around looking for info on your targets.
Oh, that's what he thought? He thought it was Carver?
You know? I thought I was talking to some fucking San Diego. 9/11 boys in D.C. I'm guessing Vandopoulos or the Greek was an asset to them. No, hooked up like that over who knows what.
Was I supposed to know that's why he was hard on them? I thought he was just hard on them for what they've done in their whole friggin' lives.
Let's move on to something new. No one looks back.
What is this? This is another picture of the van. More van pictures.
Frank, you cocksucker.
Is he actually getting... He's actually got some sort of heart. I feel like he was being sentimental there. What is he doing?
I can take it from here. You sure? No one fucks with us on our turf.
What kind of cop are you? Your instructions are to watch him, and you just go, yeah, okay. I'll just leave him at the Union Hall. No one fucks with us on our turf. It's a union. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars of drugs and drug dealers. Pissing on the container. I guess Johnny 50 had nothing to do with it the whole time. So here we got Eton and Sergey and Horse. Is Beatty part of the force now? Oh no. Oh he's just right in the Jane Does. Ziggy getting the shit beat out, and now he's got no dad to protect him. I hate Clay. Clay is such a dirty, dirty guy. I mean, a lot of them are. All of them are. And Beatty's back to doing local PD, but a whole different life now. The new goods are in. They got their new distributor. Is it going to be someone we know? What the hell was that? Oh, more girls. Drugs and women. It looks like this might be the end, guys. Is that it? Who was in that car? I'm assuming he just got followed there and this is the end. I have chills all over because I expect something to happen. guess that's it. Who's in that car? I mean, I'm assuming it's the cop, but they showed it like in a creepy way. I guess that's it. I guess that's the best way you could sum it up quickly without having to explain 100 things. I kind of wish it went down differently, but I'm assuming that's not the end. There are 3 more seasons left. So I'm going to assume that maybe the Greek will resurface with Spiros. Maybe not. Maybe that's the end of their tale. I expected it to be like some big old shootout, like Nick was going to lose his shit and run over to like the airport. But then I'm like, how would he even know? When Daniels and them raided the hotel, he was looking all around. He saw the bottle of, I think it was called Ouzo or I don't know. But I was like, I thought Daniels was going to find something that suggested, because he was making it a point, the Greek was making it a point to be like, yeah, like they don't even know I'm not even Greek. I thought they were going to find something in the room and be like, wait a second, he's not Greek. He's Italian because he's got all this Italian shit around and like he's going to Italy and they're going to run to the airport and be like, flight to Italy. There he is. Boom. But Nick was going to run in and figure it out. I don't know. None of it makes sense my way. So if you're going to make sense out of it, that is probably how it would really go down. I want realism. And in all honesty, the main guy would probably get away. I mean, that's why he keeps quiet. That's why he doesn't say his real name. That's why he doesn't give his real nationality. Because in the end of things, all the little guys go down. Frank Sabaka guys die. Their nephews go to protective custody. And the big guys get away and start over again. And that's what they're doing. You got Prop Joe being like, oh, you're going to let 15 mil drop and go away. It's like, yeah, that's why we don't get caught. Because we're not idiots. We don't do stupid things. We are willing to let 15 mil rot so that we can live another day. And I get it. And that is real as real could be. But I just wish Frank didn't have to die. I called it again. I mean, this show has a formula now. When you see somebody walking into certain death, odds are he's going to die or get really hurt. In Kima's case, she at least lived, but she got blasted and hurt. D'Angelo, episode ends dead. Frank, episode ends dead. Same with Wallace too, right? Or no, Wallace died in the... Brandon. There we go. Brandon was one. Episode starts. We see wires hanging from the window. Dead. Tortured. Basically what I'm gathering here is if you're a bad guy and your episode ends with you on the fence, you're dead. Kima's the only good one. She lived. So I'm going to go off that for now. That if you are good and your episode ends with you in a predicament, you have a better chance of living than a bad guy. But we see at the end, the cops are basically together again. They're going to probably run at Stringer and Prop Joe now. Avon basically gave Stringer the okay to run with Prop Joe now. So once Avon figures it out, I mean, he ain't going to do the time frame. He's just going to be like, oh, I told Stringer he could do that. Who else is going to tell him otherwise? Everyone else is dead. The only wrench in the gears here is Brother Mouzone definitely knows something's up. He knows someone fucked him over, and he knows that Stringer and Avon were the only ones that knows he was in town to do that deal. And I doubt highly that he would think that Avon would pull a maneuver like that for no reason while in prison. The logical thing, and Mouzone is a smart, intelligent man. The logical thing would be, hey, Avon's in prison. He's got Stringer running shit. Next thing I know, I get shot up, and this guy's telling me, did Omar tell him? I think Omar said to him, Stringer told me it was you. Or did he not give Stringer by name? Regardless, all he's got to do is think for 5 seconds. Is it Avon or is it Stringer? And why would Avon pull a scheme like that in prison when he needs Mouzone? I feel like he's got a code of the streets like Omar. And he's not talking about going after Omar when he told that to Stringer. I think he's talking about, I'm coming after you, motherfucker. So I see Brother Mouzone being a strong part of next season, or at least involved in that storyline. Looks like the Union, Ott pulled down his vote. The Union's going to vote Frank, but can you vote in a dead man? I understand the respect and I give him credit, but like the FBI is literally saying, dude, we're going to rip down the Union if you have this guy be the poster boy and you say I resign and your solution is I'm going to take down I don't know. I don't get that part either. And then you have Sergey rolling over on the Greeks and stuff, but it didn't matter anyway. I got a lot of new shows I'm doing tomorrow. The season finale of Walking Dead is tomorrow. but I'm going to try to get you guys episode 1 of season 3. I think I could do it. I have off all day. At least now I do. I might have an emergency. If not, I might get episode 1 of season 3 just because I want to see how they start season 3. And I want to be episode 1s around the board. I will do a season review at some point this week. I will do top 10 characters, including Frank. Even though he died this episode, he was focused so much throughout that he will count in the season at full length. So look for the review, look for the top 10 characters, and I will probably start season 3 tomorrow. You guys let me know what you think. Comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.